well. This is not their first time to join itong ating Shakey Super League National Invitationals.
And I think they are the national Prisa champions this recently lang back into Tugigaraw. So very dominant din tong from Region 12 or Soxargen, the NDDU Lady Night Fishers.
And of course, they will be led by Coach Alvin. At ito naman si Coach Alvin Ambe. Not also the first time we saw him dito sa ating tournament. Also leading this collegiate squad. But of course, aside naman sa kabilang panig, karan itong side ng National University. You know, naging trademark na rin talaga ng koponan na to, no, na laging sumasali dito sa ating Shakey Super League, always really allowing their players to grow further with the help of this tournament. And right now, they will be also led by Coach Alvin as well on the side of National University. So wala si Coach Sherwin, their initial head coach on the side of the NU Lady Bulldogs.
And I think magandang exposure to. Not only, we know veteran naman yung NU, but I think it's a good way to start before the season, before the UAAP season, and even your Shakey season din for the next, na ito na yung bagong composition. Yun nga na wala yung key players nila ni si Bella Belen, Eliza Solomon, and Erin Pangilinan as well is a key player for the NU Lady Bulldogs.
So a lot of losses on the side of National University, but they were also able to garner a lot of rookies from the NU Nazareth School program. Just recently also played for our Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Pero ngayon, it's now time for them to shine here in the collegiate rankings.
And now let's meet the starting six from the National University. Starting with the team captain, number 6, Evangeline Alinsuk. Number 10, Alexa Nicole Mata. Number 12, Samantha Cantada. Number 13, Camila Victoria Lamina. Number 17, Minerva Maaya. Number 18, Araela Panique. And we're starting libero, Shaira May Ardio. With their head coach, Alvin Bong Dumalaog. And let's meet also the starting 6 from Notre of the Dadiangas University, starting with the team captain, number 8, Sofia Kayla Aguas. Jersey number 4, Exil Kate Lopez. Jersey number 10, Razel May Barong. Jersey number 11, Mariel Ann Francisco. Jersey number 13, Karel K. Baclaan. Jersey number 15, Rose Angeline Capile. Jersey number 17, Angelica De Peta. And then starting libero, Princess Joy Bellacuerta. With her head coach, Alvin Francis Ambe.
For our first game, National University Lady Bulldogs will take on Notre of the Dadiangas University Lady Kingfishers. This is just our first game for our double-header Friday para po sa ating Shakey Super League National Invitationals Davao City Leg. And yep, 50 solid years para po sa Shakeys. At kaya naman ngayon, magiging iba ang timpla ng kwento. Tayo ang dadayo sa iba't ibang lugar dito sa Pilipinas. Notre Dame of the Dadiangas University will be led by Coach Alvin. Head coaches actually, both Coach Alvin. Interesting battle that we will see here. Ganda. At siyempre, itong unang set is brought to us by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Set number 1. Here we go. Lams Lamina will be opening things up here. What a first impression.
There was
For
a
Rose
check ball,
Capili.
but ayan, may pag-swipe off the block ni Rose Capili.
Rose Capili, great introduction here para sa ating unang laro. But, you know, talking about dito sa side ng Notre Dame of Dadiangas University, imagine, great push.
Very
Go.
smart play, very smart play. It was deep corner. And it was inside.
Sam
And
Cantado, also a rookie player here on the side of National University, played during the Shakey Super League Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League, hailed as the MVP. And right now, dito naman siya magpapakitang gilas. Also delivering a solid
sure. Nice hit, but it wasn't enough.
Meanwhile, ito naman na si Mata. Great eye on that one from the middle.
Sobrang dominant niya sa middle side. She's very quick and agile talaga, not the usual lanky lang na player ng middle from the NU Lady Bulldogs. Another serve. Strong serve.
Another strong serve there for Sam Cantada.
Good
Access
coverage.
denied.
Yeah.
Lamina. Combination play. Kapitana Evangeline Sug.
Ayan. Pero nakita mo naman nagpapakita ang gilas ng ating libero for the NDDU. It was a good read, but not enough.
You really see that connection between the former rookies, but having that veteran playmaker, talking about itong si Lams Lamina, continues to do wonders on the side of the Lady Bulldogs. Ganda ng unang first ball din na pinapakita dito, talking about Villacorta. Meanwhile, look at that snap for Ara Panique.
Yeah, it was a very, very deep cross court by Ara Panique. And no one was there for the NDDU. Still serving Cepada for the NU Lady Bulldogs.
Ara Panique also played for Naga Foundation during her high school years, crowned as the best outside hitter in 2023, but right now plays opposite. But Sam Cantada, meanwhile, sending it straight to the net.
And it's 2 serving 4. 2-point lead.
Now that's going to be Angelica De Pita with that service. Lams reverses. Panica with that drop, wouldn't work. Great punch.
Very, very. Ang ganda naman ng adjustment ni Lopez. Kita mo naman yung mismatch ng ating height. Pero nagawa ng paraan ni Lopez from the NDDU.
Lopez, great attack.
Sobrang talinong play nun.
Lams, jump sets, chooses Kapitana Evangeline Sug again.
You can really see ang daming options ni Lamina for the NU Lady Bulldogs. And I think NDDU is trying to catch up to read that kung saan itatapon ni Lamina. Ang daming options for the NU.
Evangeline Sug right now, she is a team captain. Really a lot and a big role to fill in for Bella Belen, her departure. But right now, I think that's not going to be a problem on the side of Evangeline Sug. Great read at the net para sa Lady Bulldogs. Lopez. Great variety on that one.
Kita mo talaga, sanay talaga siya na patong ang kanyang blockers.
No, just
She uses the hands of the blockers to score.
Just a fun fact para dito kay Lopez. Right now, she is a third-year college student from, of course, their school. Pero ang course niyan, imagine, civil engineering.
Galing.
Pero nababalance niya ang kanyang student-athlete life. Pero in that sequence though, from the middle, that will be too low.
But it was a good try for the setter of NDDU. Francisco tried another deep on the side for NDDU, trying really to earn some quick points for the NDDU. We have 6 serving 4. Again, service ace. Ara Panique.
Ara Panique, great target on that one. They know that Lopez so far on the side of NDDU got the hot hands. So intentionally bringing the serve to her.
Yeah, targeted talaga yung serve. Kita mo naman, dominant talaga yung NU in terms of every point.
This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Although parang nabati yung service na yon, but still, NU on top here by 2 points, 7-5. Kate Lopez on deck to serve. Unfortunately, that will sail out.
Back-to-back service error for both of our teams.
First technical timeout.
And right now, itong side ng National University, they'll be bringing us dito sa ating unang technical timeout, 8-5.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry.
Possible because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now.
Our player in focus is presented by pusop.com. Join now for free. Vangeline Zog, our team captain right now, UAP Season 87 champion, co-finals MVP sila with Shoy Hardio. At gandang panapos yun ang binigay nila para sa side ng NU. Siyempre dito sa stint sila, dito sa ating Shakey Super League. As always, also champions.
Official score, nice. Survey 5.
And right now, the Lady Bulldogs are slowly pulling away here as they are coming on top by 4. Palinsogo with her formidable service.
Sobrang loaded ng kanyang serve. Heavy floater coming from Vangeline Zog. I think this is her third straight service ace? Second service ace. Press from the technical timeout. Coach Alvin off, NDDU. Called a timeout.
And yun na nga, great call para dito kay Coach Alvin dahil nga from the technical timeout, you know, that's what he wasn't actually expecting. So para dito kay Coach Alvin, hindi na siya, this isn't what he wants. Fresh from that.
Timeout over. Back to the ball game. Still serving. Jersey number 6. Team captain.
And right now, on the side, para dito kay Coach Alvin of the NDDU, talking about that unwanted response from the timeout. Kaya nagpatawag din siya agad ng timeout doon, and Vanch from the back row, that wouldn't work. 1-2 play para dito kay Lams Lamina.
Not wasting any time. Lams Lamina sees the NDDU was scrambling. It was a very, very quick point for Lams Lamina.
Yun na yung maganda dun eh. You know, for Lams Lamina, as one of the veterans and knowing that she is a playmaker, she knows how to do, how and when to activate those smart, you know, yung mga 1-2 play, mga smart plays na yun.
Coming from a technical point of view, sobrang mahirap basahin si Lams Lamina. And you can really see she mandates the momentum of the game.
Still up by 5 points, but right now make that a 4-point game after that attack on the side of NDDU.
Official score, 7 serving 11.
NDDU trying to maintain that close gap. Hard serve.
Gandang intention this time. The Lady Kingfishers targeting Vangeline Zug off speed. Lamina with that underhand setup. No one was there, but stunned are the Lady Kingfishers. And great attack as well coming from Sam Cantada. The not so rookie, we can say, with how she has been performing so far. Although that's gonna be a miss hit on the side of the Lady Bulldogs.
The unforced errors of NU is helping the NDDU. The setter now serving for NDDU.
Vange with the first ball, combination play.
Good read by Lopez for NDDU.
This is gonna be a chance ball on the side of the Lady Bulldogs. Mata from the middle.
Kitang-kita, gustong-gusto talaga ni Mata nung ganong kind of set. She was really asking for it.
No, every time we see itong si Alexa Mata dito sa ating tournament, you would really see her shine here in the tournament. Allowing itong mga setters, it could be Abby or Lams, pero nakikita mo, binibigyan siya ng kumpiyansa dito sa mga ganitong classic tournaments. But meanwhile, ito, Barong naman with a response.
I think their main goal is to get more points off the block. Coming here from the open hitters for the NDDU. Yun lang muna nag-work for now. Let's see.
Cantada with that literally cross-court kill.
Ang bilis nila pumunta sa gitna. And you can really see that NDDU is anticipating all three spikers kung anong kind of attack. Again, very dominant in the service area for NU.
Sam Cantada, UAAP season 87, junior high school for the Girls Volleyball MVP 2025. Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League MVP just recently, first week of June, playing for the high school. And right now, it seems like there's no transition at all.
Yeah, parang wala namang high school factor ngayon.
Up by 6 points. Itong Lady Bulldogs, great tap from the middle.
And we have to give kudos to our good reception by the libero of the NDDU. It was a very hard serve, pero naitaas ng ating libero na si Villacorta.
Angelica De Pita using her length from that last sequence for the Lady Kingfishers. Lamina, beautiful reverse setup. But Ara Panique with a down the line hit.
Nasa ibabaw ng ating blockers. That was a very high set. Tapos, nasa taas pa ng kamay ng ating blockers ng NDDU.
Ara Panique also labeled as the back girl with her stint in Alas Pilipinas. But Coach Alvin, oh, actually, we're already heading dito sa ating second technical timeout, 16-10.
Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier? Yummier! Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na...
Lamang po ng 6 na puntos itong side ng National University Lady Bulldogs. Really giving statement dito sa ating Davao City Leg. But Karen, you know, we talked about that this is our very first time to go outside of NCR. Tapos ngayon, nandito tayo sa Davao City. And how big and how helpful is this? Especially sa mga Davaoenos, dun sa mga sumusuporta din talaga sa volleyball.
This is a very good start. You know, Davao City's volleyball level is kind of starting. We really have our key players, but we really also have that right pedestal. We have to have the right opportunity. And I think Shakey's visiting here right now, this 2025, is the best timing. Yeah, may pasabog tayo mamaya sa Davao selection.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay
abangan
na
nyo
na.
lang.
Para may perfect timing.
Oo, perfect timing
Yeah,
ngayon.
you know, parang imagine, parang pang ilang years na rin talaga ng Shakey's. But really, here in 2025, during the golden anniversary of Shakey's, mukhang interesting din mamaya. Again, later on, meron pa po tayo yung Davao selection kontra itong UP. Pero ito, gandang setup din ang binigay. As we see that one more time, kneeling setup, Ascaril, Baklaan, unafraid against the middle blockers of the Lady Bulldogs. Some substitutions will happen here on their end.
I think the service specialist for NDDU checks in. Let's see. I think NDDU is trying something new with a new setter coming in also.
Return from Giselle Lams to Cham Cham. Palitan tayo ng atake dito sa gitna.
Ang ganda kasi ng reception ng NU. Ang daming option ni Lam. And I think yun yung key factor na kulang ng NDDU, the reception, the good reception, para naman makapag-set na maayos ang ating setter for the NDDU.
And right now, this is the usual dynamic duo substitution on the side of the Lady Bulldogs, Bombita and Pono. You know, every time na sila yung papasok with a double substitution, you wouldn't really feel yung nangyari na, ay, may
Yeah.
napalitan pala.
Parang wala naman.
Oo, that's how impressive they could really be inside the court. Meanwhile, Pono tries to connect with Alinsog. The whistle was blown. Net touch ang itinawag kontra Baklaan.
There was a good timing for Baklaan, kaso na natamaan niya yung net upon landing down.
Right now, NU still on top here, 19-11. As we hear a story coming from Diana Igual.
Daphne and Karen, 2 years ago when this Davao-based squad first joined the SSL, there was no pressure going into the league. They simply wanted to test themselves against tougher competition, especially from Metro Manila. But fast forward today, there's still no heavy pressure, but for head coach Alvin Francis Ambe, there is an added goal, and that is to make sure that the opposing team works hard for every move they make on the court. Naikwento nga rin ni Coach Alvin kanina that their training has been a mix of everything, even having volleyball matches with boys to simulate all kinds of game situations for the team. And now with their recent wins nga na nabanggit nyo kanina, Daphne, this team enters the league more confident than ever. Daphne and Karen.
And right now, 19-11, Coach Alvin. Great report. As we say thank you as well, syempre dito kay Diana Igual, our courtside reporter. She'll be sharing a lot of stories from all of these teams, coaches, and up to the players para po dito sa ating 3-day stay dito sa Davao City Leg. And for Coach Alvin, gandang perspective no, Karen? Na-imagine, he's not really focusing doon sa point of view ng mga players niya, but really how to challenge din yung opponents na, okay, hindi namin kayo basta-basta bibigyan ng easy points in a way. That's parang yun yung mission nitong si Coach Alvin na, syempre, papahirapan niya rin yung NU.
Kita mo naman na NDDU is trying to keep at par, and hindi naman sila yung type of fear na that will restrict their movements. May movements naman, and I think they're just finding their rhythm. It's there, but not yet. Hopefully, better reception after that last time out by Coach Alvin.
Pero ito, the Bombita scoring her first point here in our tournament. That Smart Powered Up play was brought to you by Smart's Power All 99. Load now. Imagine Bombita challenging Giselle Velasco, the libero of the Lady Kingfishers. Great intention on that one.
Kita, lahat ng puntos ng ating NDDU is coming off the block. So I think kahit 13 serving 20, they're still performing well.
Yeah.
Even that's the score, they're still performing well.
And on the side of Notre Dame of the Dadiangas University, this is their first time to go up against NU Lady Bulldogs. And talking to Coach Alvin earlier, isa sa mga naging instructions na talaga yun na, alam mo yun, baka magkaroon kayo ng intimidation ha, baka may star factor. Yeah. But right now, Aguas challenging itong finals MVP of our UAP Season 87 Women's Volleyball, Shai Hardio. Right now, they're just down here by 6 points. Pono to Bombita with a cross court.
NDDU tried to read that attack, but she was late.
Maaya now serving for National University Lady Bulldogs.
Ganda rin ang ibang options na pinapakita dito on the side of the Lady Bulldogs. Just sticking, you know, on challenging the blockers of NDDU. Pero makikita mo, iba't ibang options ng atake talaga ginagawa nila dito. Although that attack rather from Pineza will be too short.
Yeah. It's 22 serving 14. Ayan, you can really see that they're aiming to get a block out. They're aiming for that blocker's hand. Kasi it was too short this time for NDDU.
The Lady Bulldogs are just 3 points away from securing the first set. Pero ito, Maaya seems to be struggling in the service area. Babalik ang dalawang nauna para sa sakoponan ng NDDU, Barong and Francisco.
That's our re-entry for NDDU. Let's hope they got the rest that they really need. Let's see what happens now.
So behind the Lady Kingfishers are the UP Fighting Maroons. As later on, they will take on Davao Selection. Pono, beautiful setup there. But that's gonna be too low for Bombita.
It's very rare coming from the different side of the court. Tapos ipapasok mo sa 4. It was very good set, but that was too low. I think Bombita was a bit short sa timing, but good intention was there.
Back-to-back points on the side of the Lady Kingfishers.
Good. Coming from the back.
Pono. Cantada likely wanting that one.
Better set.
But great blockings on the side of the Lady Bulldogs, stopping that back-to-back run.
We also have
Substitution, Aniki back in for Mono.
kita naman natin yung mismatch sa ating height, but we really have to get that credit to NDDU for really trying. They have to get the most out of this experience. It's not always that they get to play with a UAP champion team here at Davao.
Although Lamina, medyo nanlamig from the bench, setting it straight to the net, giving a bonus point on the side of the Lady Kingfishers. This is just a 6-point game, but the Lady Bulldogs are 2 points away from snatching itong ating unang set. Great read from Shai Hardio as that service will sail out.
Sobrang pangit ng timing ng unforced errors. We are at our set point for the NU Lady Bulldogs.
Sam Cantada also delivered a lot of service aces earlier. Let's see if she could duplicate another one. Not this time, though. That push from the middle. Whistle blown.
Whistle.
So there was a net touch, though. 1 set point save for the Lady Kingfishers.
And they're trying to live off the errors of NU. Let's see. How will this out?
Great first ball. Lamina to Mata, trying to wrap things up here in the first quarter. That wouldn't work. Great cross court, challenging the floor defense of the Lady Bulldogs. Opportunity here for NDDU. Lopez.
See, you can really see that Lopez is very crafty when it comes to off-the-block attacks. She's small, but she really knows how to get her way out of the off the net, off the block attacks.
2 set point save on the side of NDDU, but another unforced error here. So just trying to laugh things off. Really enjoying this game, but really great opportunity for them trying to stop the momentum of the Lady Bulldogs. 25-19 at the end of our first set.
With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every face. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on and going on. We still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier? Yummier! Hindi abot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn, fun is never done. Let's all party! Shakey's fun goes on and on. Hero, what a ride! With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on. We still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
I am joined here by Sir Mikey Aportadera, the head of the Sports Development Division here in Davao. Sir Mikey, good evening. And of course, thank you so much for welcoming us here in Davao and for being here today to show your support. Now, we just want to know, like, how does it feel? Like, for you personally, how does it feel that the Davao Leg or the SSL National Invitationals is finally happening here in your beloved city?
It's a dream come true. Like I said earlier, or yesterday actually, that the city is elated and very much grateful for bringing, this spectacular volleyball event here in Davao City. And we are very excited to see, the great names in volleyball in the collegiate level. And we are thankful for the organizers for bringing it here.
All right, so Sir Mikey, now how do you feel that Mindanao is being represented by NDDU here in the National Invitationals and also from like some of the best selection here in Davao?
It's about time. I'm very happy that Mindanaoans are already given the opportunity and to further get them inspired to aspire being, like the legends or the greats in volleyball ladies. We're very happy. At least, it brings in a different energy for Mindanaoans to participate.
Now, Sir Mikey, if you want to greet anyone or if you want to invite all the volleyball fans and the Davaoenos to watch our upcoming matches, this is the time.
All right. Sa tanang Davaoenos, all Davaoenos and all those who are from Mindanao who are here, this is your chance now to see them up close and personal. Feel the energy, see them how they play. This is up to like 3 days of volleyball greatness. So I invite everyone to please join us here at the University of Southeastern Philippines for the Shakey's leg for the tournament.
All right, so once again, thank you, Sir Mikey, for being with us here today. That's it for us, Daphne and Karen.
And again, all thanks to Sir Michael Aportadera, Head of Sports Development here in Davao Division. Indeed, it is a dream come true on their end. Siyempre sa inyong mga Davaoeños, sabi mo nga, laking bagay na to. And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite Thin Crust Pizza and Chicken and Mojo Snap.
Yan, tama yung sabi ni Sir Mikey na it's about time for the Mindanao to take center stage this time. And we're very happy that you chose Davao for your 50th anniversary. We see better movement coming from the NDDU.
Yup. And right now, really challenging. The side ng NU, makikita mo mas may rally ngayon, although there was no coverage though.
But personally, I would like to have more middle blockers activated for NDDU. Parang yun yung nagkulang. The go-to nila is yun open. However, ayun nga, nabasa ng ating NU Lady Bulldogs. It was a very dominant block for Panique.
Great observation on that one. You talked about that probably the missing link on the side of the Lady Kingfishers ay yung kanilang middle blockers. Hopefully, Francisco would see that one.
Yeah.
Although defense activated here. What a snap again for the back girl, Panique.
Let's try
Ara
this
once
time.
again.
And kita naman, the NDDU reads NU's next steps. However, yung pace, they're trying to get it close, the pace this time. And I think, hopefully, this will be a better rhythm for them this second set.
Pero ito, 4-1 so far dito sa ating second set. And better also services we're seeing here from Chamaaya in comparison to the first set. And Celine Marsh though.
Great timing by Depita. Yan. Mars was trying to reset sana that time, but Depita was there. Great timing.
Just a 2-point game early here in our second set. Later on, again, UP will take on Davao selection. Again, para po sa mga Davaoeños, maybe you could also invite them dito, Karen.
Yes.
Para makapunta sila dito. Pero ito, really intentional. Itong si Lopez from that last hit.
Yeah. Kita mo naman, hinahanap niya talaga yung kamay ng kanyang blockers. That's right, Daphne. We are inviting you here at USEP. Madami pa kaming space for you guys. Please join us.
Great service. Jacob, access denied. Sabi yan ni Karili Baklaan was recently 2025 sa best middle blocker, the rookie. Although Jacob was read well on the side of the Lady Bulldogs.
Single block. That was very dominant and parang may statement. Let's see what happens. Ayan. Down the line hit. Sana naman nakuha yun ng ating blockers. And I think there was a bounce from the net. And the receiver's timing was off.
She's going to serve for any Lady Bulldogs.
Great service.
Still trying to work on our reception here for NDDU. Good long ball.
So, different set of lineup here as Celine Marsh will try to redeem herself.
Yeah. I think this is another set of 6. But Marsh is a very tall open hitter for NDDU.
Kita mo dito, Karen, sa side ng NU Lady Bulldogs. They have a 20-woman lineup dito sa ating Davao City Leg. Really allowing, syempre mahaba malalim, ganun ka-deep yung bench nila. So, this is also a perfect chance for them to really, observe which could suit up dun sa kanilang final lineup. Probably the UAP and for sure, to really give so much exposure and that confidence that the rookies will be needing here in the collegiate rankings.
Yeah, and it was a very good observation coming from you na pag merong substitution from NU, parang walang nawala. Yeah.
Pero ito, NU on top here para sa ating unang technical timeout, 8-4.
8-4.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible. Because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Bata ko yan. And I assume that's Vangeline Sug.
Yeah, very cute.
Very cute. So the youngster, the young side of Vangeline Sug. Meron pa tayo dito, Mayora. Camila Lamina. Really love the supporters here on the side of the NDDU Lady
Meron pa ako
Bulldogs. Ganda,
nakita.
diba?
Sino ba yun?
Sino yung ganda, diba? Di ko masyadong sure kung mga old, yung mga throwback,
Yeah,
photos.
sobrang
na mga-
cute.
Diba? Ganun. Alam mo, nakakatuwa lang din dito sa side ng Davao. You'd really see a lot of volleyball fans
Yes.
na they don't want to miss the opportunity to see. Siyempre, hindi lang yung mga teams dito from Davao, but also from Manila. As we see Celine Marsh.
Yes, and NU is a very large fan base here in Davao, and I think UP also. That's why we're really waiting for you guys to fill up our stage here, our benches here at USEP.
Just a fun fact para dito kay Celine Marsh. She is one of the few players from last season, from the past 2 seasons actually, dun sa kanilang NU Nazareth School na natili dito sa kanilang collegiate program. See, back-to-back points here for Celine Marsh. 3 solid points coming off the bench.
Yeah.
So imagine yung ibang kabatch niya, they found their new home just like later on sa UP. Pero siya nanatili dito sa side ng NU. But badminton was actually her initial sport. Tapos napilitan lang siya. Imagine.
Mag-convert.
Yeah, na mag-volleyball. She was also sharing in one of her interviews with Sir Jo Marie Corion, one of the photographers of NU, na parang imagine mo, maglalaro ka ng volleyball, nakamaong short ka. Ganon siya ka napilitan. She was literally crying.
Pero kita mo naman parang destiny.
Diba?
Kita mo naman yung movement, so natural. And for me, she's really dominant as an open hitter for this match. And too much to handle for NDDU. That was the latest cross-court from Marsh.
Pero ito nung UAAP Season 86 in the girls volleyball of the UAAP, she was crowned as the second best outside spiker. So, isa rin yun na magandang iiwan niya sa NU Nazareth School, sa kanyang high school, before she proceeded dito nga sa college division. And right now, NU on top here by 6 points, 10-4.
Back row attack coming from NDDU.
1-2 play. Lucky shot there from Lance Lamina.
NDDU's libero was there, but it was 2-step ahead. Substitution here for NDDU. Aguas coming in. Again, we're really hoping for a better reception, but I think ginagawan talaga nila ng paraan itong heavy serves, heavy loaded serves ni Panique.
Karen, meron ka ba mga particular players probably playing the UAPNs or even in the pros na galing Davao, tubong Davao?
Number 1 is Tax Fujimoto. I think she's starting as the setter. Setter for Ateneo. And I heard she's the team captain now for the incoming season. Andyan din si Faith Disperos, grade school from Ateneo de Davao.
than mga taga-Ateneo, no? Na share their talent in Manila and Ateneo specifically. As you see a point here on the side of the Lady Kingfishers.
I think di lang natin na-highlight at nabigyan ng importance kanina. The middle blocker from the NDDU was activated and this helped them gain their point. That's why they're serving right now.
So for our official score, that's 11-6. But another forced error here on the side of the NDDU. 6-point game.
Yeah. We're trying to get close, but somehow these errors are coming. So hopefully, again, better reception for NDDU. Gusto ko pa makita yung middle nila eh. I think may papakita pa si middle ng NDDU.
Naman, for sure. Talking about itong si Karel Baklaan of Notre Dame of Dadiangas University. Again, National Prisabes middle blocker yan.
Yeah, I really hope that she's activated here in set 2. Now serving for NDDU, Lopez.
Just a 5-point game that cross-court read well, Francisco. Although that will sail out this time for Sofia Aguas.
Sayang. Aguas was smiling because as volleyball players, no, natatawa na lang tayo kasi tawag namin yan dito sa Davao pag outside. Happy birthday. Pag yung
Happy
sobrang lakas.
birthday.
Oh, happy birthday play.
Bakit naging happy birthday?
Hindi ko rin alam yung history, pero pag ganun yung outside, happy birthday. Oo.
So parang maagang birthday celebration.
Oo, ganon.
O kaya kahit tapos na, birthday mo ulit.
Oo, pag outside yung follow mo sa
Gandang
open.
ano yun Gandang yun, madadala natin yun sa mga upcoming games natin. Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Isa po sa mga natutunan natin from Davao, but long rally alert here. Buckle your seatbelts.
Yeah.
Arap Anike, red well, pero ngayon, blackout ang nangyari. Pero ganda pa rin na intention. Hindi ka rin baklaan.
I think that was the longest rally yet.
Yeah!
Kita mo talaga na may timing si Baklaan.
Mm.
So I really hope that she's activated here more in set number 2.
I actually asked her kasi Karil Baklaan KB, akala ko related siya with Kian Baklaan. Well, sabi niya hindi naman daw. So, at least na-clarify ko kasi nung nakita ko pala yung line
Similar.
KB.
Yeah.
KB rin ba? Yeah. Right now, 7-point game. As a quick attack will happen here from the middle.
Too fast. That was very fast set. Baklaan was catching her breath.
So again, one of the key losses on the side of the Lady Bulldogs are usually they're also yung kanilang mga middle blockers Karen, just like, syempre, Sheena Turing, Erin Pangilinan.
Mga dominant middle blockers.
Oo, kita mo na inactivate na mas nabibigyan na rin talaga ng chance. Itong sila Chama Aya. And syempre, si Alexa Mata. Although that last sequence, they weren't able to read that one.
Ayan, kita mo naman, Baklaan scored that point. See, she's really dominant.
And that Smart Powered Up Play was brought to you by Smart Power All at 99. Load now. You know, just when we were talking about the middle blockers, parang naririnig nila tayo, Karen.
Hopefully.
Lamps tries to connect this time to Vance. Too hot to handle, though.
I think that's one of Alinsug's crafty touch, the off the block. Pero yung off the block, di kaya i-save or i-cover.
Right
That was
now,
too strong.
Right now, second technical timeout, 8-point game.
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier? Yummier!
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
You're still watching the 2025 Shakey's Super League National Invitationals Davao City Leg. Now, when I asked NU's new team captain Vange Adensugon how she felt about leading the reigning champions, she said that it came as a surprise to her. But for everyone else on the team, it wasn't, because Vange shared they all expected her to take on the role and believed that she was ready. Naikwento pa nga nito sa akin na after nga ng naging announcement, former team captain Bella Belen reached out and messaged her saying, quote and unquote, "I knew it." Now, Vange leads the team anchored in the trust her teammates have in her. Daphne and Karen.
And right now, NU still coming up here by 8 points, 16 to 8. Pero gandang report din para dito kay Kapitan na Vange Alinsog. Really not an easy shoes to fill in. Pero mararamdaman mo sa kanya na she's definitely here to step up for the Lady Bulldogs.
She's making her presence known.
Great dig though.
Great dig.
Para dito kay Princess.
Great coverage.
Villacorta. Long rally alert. Lamps to Alinsog. That will sail out.
Too strong. And NDDU tried to block that, and I think they were in the safe area. No touch. It was a good call by our middle blocker from NDDU.
7-point game. NDDU needs to really create a momentum here. Great read from Francisco. Villarosa goes to the left side. No entry.
Yeah. I think one of the ways na dapat iwasan ni NDDU is that short and sharp. They have to aim for the longer balls because NDDU blockers are very dominant in the net.
Serving is the team captain.
So, you know, every time na magkakaroon ng puntos itong side ng Lady Kingfishers, parang quick sumagot na
Yeah.
itong NU Lady Bulldogs.
Sanay sila, sanay sila.
Sepada to Marsh. No coverage. Gandang basa. Pinapakita dito ng mga side ng NDDU.
Was a good read for Depita. I think it's a double man black.
Service error.
And we're talking about these errors. They had a good run but cut short. We're really trying to avoid these errors kasi pampatay momentum yun eh. For substitution for NU.
Yan yun. Itong si Kate De La Peña naman ang papasok. Again, also one of the rookies who played in that recent Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League Championship of NU. Also part of that recent palarong pambansa championship. Pero ito,
That was a good reception from a good set. And they have to keep it that way.
Puzzle Barong really allowing herself to fly from that setup and making sure that she'll be scoring that bucket.
Yeah. Hopefully, they will not let these NU blockers lead them more or mauna sa net. That's the NDDU's trying to do right now. Maunahan yung blockers.
But now, the bigger challenge for Francisco is on how she would try to be more crafty in terms of her ball distribution. But Marsh with an exclamation point.
Yan, natawa na lang ang NDDU. Wala pa lang libero doon. Wala si Villacorta. And that was way too strong.
And imagine that setup came from Vange Alinsog from behind, but Celine Marsh, not picky with whatever setup that will be given to her, especially that earlier. Parang ngayon, parang hindi ako nagkakamali, 4 or 5 points coming off the bench. Itong si Celine Marsh. Same angle but different result. Lopez, meanwhile, off speed. Lamps, reverse setup. Grabe yung mga palo dito. Itong si Ara Panique.
That was a great save from the back, so there was an error and miscommunication.
And now the Lady Bulldogs are currently still on top here by 9 points, 20-11. And just really love the vibes of Notre Dame, Dadiangas University. Imagine, behind here by 9 points, you're going up against NU, pero
high spirits. Yeah, they're still in high spirits. And that's what we're trying to to put across ahead our viewers that the score doesn't really mean that it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
You have to get the most out of this match. It's not every day you get to play with champions like NU Lady Bulldogs. Kaya wag matakot bumawi. Maglaro lang talaga.
Ano makikita rin natin no, dito sa side ng NDDU. When I asked nga Coach Alvin, how many hours yung biyahe going dito sa USET? 3 hours.
Yeah.
Haba rin. Sobra.
Yeah.
Serving number 18, Ara Panique.
20-11. Francisco choosing Lopez. Great read from Batch. Lamps to Marsh with the help of the net. Great save.
Villa Corta.
Opportunity here for the Lady Bulldogs. Lamps with that punch from the middle. As ito, De La Peña naman nagpapakilala dito sa college.
Naiwan ang ating blocker for NDDU. Ayan, kitang-kita sa ating replay. She was a bit late for that play.
Already up by double digit, 21-11. 4 points away, itong Lady Bulldogs. Barong. Oh. Not the best landing though, kaya
Yeah.
medyo naging awkward din.
Yeah, ginamit niya na talaga yung katawan niya para ilihis. I think, let's give her credit for a 1-point play, and there's substitution for NDDU this time.
Some substitutions happening here for both of these teams. Bombita back in action here on the side of the Lady Bulldogs. Again, single round robin lang po tayo, 4 teams para sa ating Davao City Leg.
And the best team wins this Davao Leg for 4 teams. Again, single round robin, tapos yung best top team.
You know, Karen, I'm very curious about what you were talking about earlier. Dun sa sabi mo, may parang may pasabog sa Davao selection.
Yeah. I think currently, the Davao level for volleyball is way better than the past few years. Yun nga, the Shakey's 50th anniversary will be a great opportunity for them this time. So hopefully, no, mapuno natin yung USEP for the support for our Davao selection.
Hopefully, pero ito in all angles, in different positions, Celine Marsh is ready to take on the challenge.
Yeah, talk about timing. So, it was the optimal reach for Angeline Marsh. And sobrang baon ang kanyang cross-court.
Ano sabi nila kapag may aalis? May dadating. Ito naman, you know, isa sa mga nanatili, Celine Marsh, and it's nice to see her grow furthermore under the system of NU. As Velasco with that reverse setup, choosing Lopez, great read. Bombita with that bomb.
Better reaction, but again, miscommunication. But you can see that there's a better reaction coming from the NDDU compared to the last set.
Paano sabihin sa Davao yung muntikan na?
Hapit.
Hapit?
Yeah, hapit.
Hapit.
Hapit na.
Hapit na. Birthday pa.
Hapit na. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday ulit. Alright, now 2 points away itong NU para kunin po ulit itong ating second set. Abby tries to connect to Vange. Yung hampas na bola. Rinig natin dito ka rin.
Very strong for our blockers. Yan, dalawa na sila nun.
Grabe. Kapitan na Vangeline Soga bringing her team dito sa ating set point opportunity.
Yeah, making her presence known.
24-12, Celine Marsh. Incoming sophomore for the Lady Bulldogs. Velasco to Lopez. Great dig from Cepada. Marsh from behind. Whistle blown.
Yeah, may natapakan na linya, sayang.
May extension.
Yeah, may extension.
I really love the vibes how both of these teams are just really enjoying.
Yeah, nakita
itong
mo yung
matchup, no?
reaction ni Villa Corta for the NDDU. That was a good read for her.
13 serving 24.
Oh, we're at set point again.
Great punch from the middle for De La Peña, but also great read from that D. Abby Pono choosing Bombita.
Yeah. Kita mo yun? Yung setter nila ng NU.
as always, this bomb is ticking. Talking about Bombita from that right pin, wrapping things up here. 25-13, 2 sets to none. Lamang po dito ang National U.
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn, fun is never done. Let's all party. Shakey's fun goes on and on. Hero to hero, what a ride. With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on. We still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Di abutan dito! GG bro! Don't worry. The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier? Yummier!
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
Dominating lead here, up by 2 sets to none. Itong side ng National University Lady Bulldogs, 25-13 at the end of set number 2. But talking about this one, Karen, we were really looking for the activation from the middle blockers on the side of the Lady Kingfishers.
Nakita natin na there were times na binigay sa ating middle blocker. But kulang pa din, kulang pa.
At nakita din natin para sa side naman ng NU Lady Bulldogs, no? Different set of players who played, but we saw how Celine Marsh stood up strong and Bart really strong para sa side ng Lady Bulldogs. At doon natin makikita kung gaano kalalim yung bench. At
Ang
of
daming
course,
options.
oh no, imagine, ang daming nawala. Wala ka ng Solomon, wala kang Belen. Pero yung mga, alam mo yun, yung mga dating bench players, you were just really waiting for their time.
They were very ready pala. And you were asking me kanina if we know someone from Davao who's playing in Manila. I think then Dailisan is playing for NU, but she's not suited up for today's game.
Yeah.
But she came from Davao. She actually studied here grade school and playing for Davao City na at the younger level.
So, ano pala, homegrown talent.
Yes.
Itong si Dailisan. And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Point by
Ball out. Point for
NU.
National University.
There's no check daw from the NU.
Battle at the net pa yun, no? Parang, well, si Bombita.
Gawan sana ng paraan ng ating NDDU. However, there was no check.
This could be the final chance on the side of NDDU.
Yeah.
So, for sure, they would really want, to get this victory or even snatch some sets kontra dito sa ating kampiyon in the UAAP. Barong, gandang service. Van Shalinsog goes to Hardio. Pono choosing Bombita. Great read from the net para sa side ng Lady Kingfishers.
Yan, that was Dailisan.
Yeah,
Very sorry. Andito pala siya. Yan, Davao's homegrown. Then Dailisan for the NU.
For
Lady Bulldogs. Sabi mo nga kanina, sobrang lalim ng bench. Ngayon pala, andito na pala si Dadiangas. She's suited up for the NU Lady
Save
Bulldogs.
the homegrown talent daw.
Save the homegrown.
Diba? Latter part. Inject dito, pero yung service na yan, that will say allowed. Servage.
Tulong. First deadlock of our match, I think. Tied at 2.
Lopez now serving for NDDU.
Opportunity here for NDDU to take over the lead.
Good reception.
Bono goes to Maaya, but not this time, says Cham Cham.
That was a good reception, enabling the middle to have that perfect set for her.
That's Cham Cham Maaya. Batchmates yun, sila Shai, sila Vange. Pero ito, gandang basa sa net. Courtesy kay Mata and kay Lisan. And all of the blockers para dito kay Kapili.
And hopefully, more of this. Parang nawala to sa second set. Ang off-the-block attacks by NDDU. That was Kapili for the Kingfishers.
First ball, took over by Vange.
Still good, still playable.
Gift here on the side of the Lady Kingfishers. Trying to go for that back-to-back was Kapili. Lisan, Redwell. Great save.
Good
Coming
coverage.
from Shai. Cardio. Another opportunity here for NDDU. Trying to connect.
Reset for NDDU.
Opportunity again. Great read at the net.
Scrambling NDDU. That was
Several blockings working out well courtesy of this duo, Bombita and Mata.
yeah, you can really see Kapili catching her breath. Ilang times binigay sa kanya pabalik-balik. But Bombita was there. But
Also,
better movement. Better
Yeah.
movement. Yeah.
really see how the Lady Kingfishers are fighting on this one as you see back-to-back points from that block point and this time from that service ace.
Bombita making her presence known. Am I right? She's a rookie?
No. She's
No.
our
Second year.
kay Bombita, 20 years old. Yeah, parang second
Second year. Yun. Kitang-kita, dami talagang ka-reliever ng ating NU, Lady Bulldogs.
She got recruited from Naga Foundation. Pareho sila ni Panike. Pero ito naman, Pono want to play. Siya naman ang magpapakitang G-plus sa mga smart
This
moves na
time.
yun.
That was a good call by Pono, but no one was there. See? There was a huge hole for NDDU.
Six to 3. Lamang po ng 3 puntos. Itong side ng Lady Bulldogs. But exhaustion could be a factor.
I think she was aiming for the short ball. But it was really, really short.
Serving number 11, Francisco.
Again, this is just our first game. Later on, meron pa po tayong Davao selection. Maybe we could talk about yung 3 teams or 3 schools na composition do sa Davao selection.
Yeah. Again, that's Ateneo de Davao University, Holy Cross Davao College, and the University of Mindanao. Cream of the crop. Best of the best here in Davao. We hope to see more action later and more viewers for the USEP.
So it means na parang magkakalaban din talaga sila.
Yeah.
No? Tapos they'll come as one team later on. Interesting story. But right now, NU on top here by 4 points, 8-4.
Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
Di abot ang data! GG bro! worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
And some empty seats, that would mean pwede pa rin po kayong mabol dito sa Yusuf Gym para po sa ating Shakey Super League and National Invitationals Davao City Leg. Again po, pwede nyo pong invite ang inyong friends, ang inyong mga kapamilya na dumayo at spend time. Spend your Friday night dito sa Yusuf Gym by supporting ito ating games for our SSL National Invitationals.
Still on the service line, our very own Den Dailinsan for the NDDU Lady Bulldogs.
Great service coming from Den Francisco. Tubarong, what a slam. A great
luck.
read as well. Second time around.
Yan. I think the NDDU is waiting for the errors for NU. Doing what they need to do. And that was a very rare mistake from our team captain.
4-point game dito sa ating third set. Abby adjusting from that first ball. Banch goes for that off-speed. Lopez, Redwell. Pono to Bombita. Di gagana yan. Underhand setup. Scramble. That would mean a point for the Lady Kingfishers.
Good decision. Good decision to vary her attacks. Kitang-kita talaga na si NDDU they're very crafty when it comes to their outside and opposite hitters.
Just a 3-point game. The third set. Top.
Better movement coming from both teams. Good read. But not enough.
Then Lisan coming from nowhere, scoring a point here for the Lady Bulldogs.
The movement is there for NDDU, but the last moment connection, we need that. They need that right now. It's a 4-point lead by NU. And hopefully, meron na talagang middle blocker action for NDDU this time.
Some substitution happened here. Sam Cantada injected in here, replacing Capitana Vanch. 4-point game. Great read at the net.
Yun nga, parang gamble talaga pag bibigay ka ng short na attack for NU because the blockers are really there. Kahit pababa na sila, andun pa rin yung kamay nila sa net. So the go-to attack is you should go long.
11-6. Great anticipation there, the side of Lady Kingfisher. Smart move as well for Kate Lopez.
Yeah, off the block. She really uses the hands of the blocker for that attack.
They're still trying to hold on
Good
here.
serve.
Ito si Pono, gandang basa din.
It was a converted bad reception.
Kasi doon mo makikita kung gaano katalino din sa setter.
Yeah.
They're really trying to make the most out of any ball that they'll be receiving.
Yeah, you just have to convert it. I mean, it's one thing to ask for perfect reception, but you have to be flexible for any kind of reception. Yan.
And Baclan, no? Great intention, pero happy birthday,
Yes, happy
napasobra.
birthday. Oo, sumobra ng konti. But the intention is there. And I think, ngayon lang natin siya nakita sa harap. Slow movement or rotation for our NDDU.
6-point game. Make this 5. Pero kanina 3 points lang inaabol itong Lady
Yeah.
Kingfishers.
The errors of NU is keeping the NDDU alive.
Serving for NDDU.
Hard serve, but easily converted.
Hard yun to Bombita. Love the sportsmanship din itong side na NU Lady Bulldogs. And that smart card up play was brought to you by Smart Spar All 99. Load now.
Ayan, may another action pala from Coach Alvin.
Natawa na lang dito sa gilid
Yeah.
si Coach Alvin.
Nice. Nice receive. Sorry.
And that top speed will work here. And really love how Barong
Yeah.
has been giving us a lot of options from her attacks. And it's really challenging. Parang making NU wonder, ano bang magiging atake nitong si Barong?
Barong makes the receivers for NU to really move. Di niya binibigay.
Yun
Sa
yung mga
NU
hinahanap ni
receivers.
Coach Alvin
Yes.
eh.
Another misconception, but coming from the NU team. Misconception on the coverage for Maya and the libero.
Something that the Lady Kingfishers could actually try to take advantage of
Yes.
as they are just behind by 4 points. Abby, reverse setup, Bombita!
Ganda nung set. Kita mo talaga ng gigil si Bombita. Ang ganda ng set.
She's really living by her surname, Bombita.
May pasabog every
Pasabog eh.
palo.
Number 17.
Babalik sa 5 puntos ang kailangan habulin dito ng NDDU. Chamaya, deck serve. Again, replacing the position of both Erin Pangilinan and Sheena Turing. Gandang blockings para kay Bombita, pati Mata. Abby. Chooses din.
block. And
High ball of speed. Good challenge from the defense. Maximizing that opportunity.
Long
Abby
rally.
goes to Den.
good,
Great
still good.
save! Buhay pa rin po ang bola dito. Pono reverses. Choosing Bombita. Great save.
Kapili goes long.
Sino
First
makakakuha nito? Longest rally alert.
Parang was
Francisco goes to Kapili. Buhay pa rin po. What a save with the help of that facial hit. Abby kneeling setup, choosing Bombita.
To end the rally, but
Villacorta
still alive.
to Kapili. Really feel the exhaustion here. Kapili once again. Cantada from behind. Dailisan.
Dailisan ends the long rally.
Ang taga Davao.
Natawa na lang sila.
Ang taga Davao. Ang tatapos
Yeah.
ng mahabang rally na yon using the hands of the blockers. And you on top 16-10.
Natawa na lang mga taga-NU. Wala pala silang libero. And technical timeout.
Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier? Yummier! Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
You're still watching the 2025 SSL National Invitationals Davao City Leg. Now for the NDDU squad, only one player remains from the team that competed in their last SSL Invitational 2 years ago, and that is Rose Capili. But despite being the sole holdover, she shared that it hasn't been a problem at all because most of her current teammates are the same ones she's been playing with since senior high school. So if anything, this is not new to her. She's more comfortable even getting along well with the team team knowing that the chemistry is already there. Now they're just hoping that every training and preparation translates on the court. Daphne and Karen.
One-hand dig. Pano goes to the middle. Villacorta was there. The setter for NDDU.
Rare attack we're seeing here from the setter, but Bombita with a cross-court kill.
And
Really on a roll itong side
Yeah.
ng NU. But going back to that report coming from Diana Igual, just talking about Rose Capili, one of the key holdovers from the past seasons, dun sa last 2 years na naglaro sila dito sa SSL National Invitationals. Kaya mararamdaman mo na, okay, may parang pagka-veterano
Yeah.
na laruan itong si Rose Capili para sa NDDU.
Kita naman kay Rose Capili.
And those attacks from the middle we are looking for.
But I think she's pretty restricted because of the reception of the NDDU. Kaya nga, she's now serving for NDDU.
Abby goes to Den. Welcome home, my dear.
She's making her presence known na nauwi na siya ngayon sa Davao.
Babalik ako kung saan ako nag-umpisa. Yan ang naging palo ni Denday Lisan. At dahil 7 points ang kalamangan dito ng Lady Bulldogs. That attack from behind coming from Lopez wouldn't work. We go to Den once again. Francisco to Capili. Abby to Sam. Scratches the net. Great save from Bombita. Pono with that 1-2 play. Wouldn't work. Rose.
That was inside, check ball. That was off the blocker's hand. Good decision by Capili. You can really see NDDU is trying to end the rallies kasi they're catching their breath.
12-18 is our score. Bono reverses Bombita from
good?
that corner.
Sharp corner by Bombita. And NDDU was nowhere near that spot.
Dailisa now serving for NU.
19-12. Another massive service. Capili from the right pin. Bono.
Ayan, may naapakan na naman.
Extension ulit,
Yeah,
no?
extension ulit. Sayang.
But still coming on top here by 6 points are the Lady Bulldogs. It's 13 serving 19, and recently Diana Igual just reported
Good
itong
serve.
si Rose Capili. Cantada. We go to the right pin. Sila naman ang papakitang gilas dun sa mga off-speed na yun. This time, that will come from Barrow.
Very versatile. Paiba-iba na lang yung attacks ni Baron. Which is a good call.
Number 15, Kapili serving.
Great serve. Cantada. Great read on that one. Taking the first ball. Siyang papalo. That was too much.
Too much. There was a block, but it wasn't enough for our libero to keep that ball alive.
Imagine how fully equipped the Lady Bulldogs are.
Di pa sila pagod at third set. However, you can really see the manifestation for NDDU na they're playing their third straight set.
Although right now we also saw some substitution happen here on the side of the Lady Bulldogs. Jacob coming back in, replacing itong si Chama Aya. Jacob, also former part of the University of Batangas squad, and find her new home dito sa NU Nazareth School, and now for NU in college. Also, teammates siya na rin ever since. Siyempre, itong sila De La Peña.
Yeah, it was a good drop by Cantada. And a good conversion from a bad set. Nagawa ng paraan.
NU, 4 points away from bagging their first win dito sa ating SSL National Invitationals. Davao City Leg, 21 serving 14.
Good reception.
Francisco with that reverse setup. Barong with that cross score.
Barong keeping them alive. I think the NU blockers are trying to predict what type of attack is Barong giving for the next play. I mean, I think wala pang singular attack si Barong, paiba-iba. I think that's not over.
Yep. That was too low from that attack coming from Sam Cantada.
All not over.
And
NDDU still alive.
Pono goes to Sam.
That was a long drop, however, there was miscommunication over NDDU.
Parang naging unexpected pa yun.
Yeah.
Dito sa side ng Lady Kingfishers.
Sayang.
22 serving 16. Abby Pono, second playmaker here for the Lady Bulldogs. Always replacing itong side ni Lams Lamina, but for sure, she'll get her chance kung saan siya na talaga yung magiging main playmaker dito.
And Baclan is in front na. NDDU's KB. Let's see what will happen to this third set. 17 serving 22. 5-point lead by NU. Good serve.
That
Bombita.
cross court. Still,
A bit long.
may net touch na itinawag dito para sa ating second referee. Kaya ang puntos
Unforced
mapupunta
error.
para dito.
Yeah, there was an unforced error. Cantada serving.
Although in that last sequence, that service was a happy birthday for Sam
You're doing it
Cantada.
right. You're doing it right. Our Davao Balibolistas are very happy to hear that you're using the term
birthday.
happy birthday. Yeah, we're using
For
that term
sure.
here.
Madami, may games na tayo later. May mga matutunan pa akong mga,
Yeah.
you know, usually na ginagamit na, ng Dapawenyos.
Check by... The last touch was NU, right?
Yeah.
Bombita.
Not sure if that was Bombita, pero yeah, I guess.
Good call by Kapili.
Parang she was signaling yung
Yeah.
nangyari. Pero ito, just 4 points to tie things up. Still alive are the Lady Kingfishers. Bombita. Kapili will be sending the ball over. Opportunity here for the Lady Bulldogs. Pono with that risky pass to Bombita.
Kita mo talaga yung conversion skills ni Pono. That was a very, very sharp reception but nagawa ng paraan. And still, an excellent set.
Really
This
love
Bombita converted.
that connection no, between Bombita and Pono. And now, match point opportunity na. Just like that, itong NU Lady Bulldogs. Kapili, what a way to wrap things up here on the side of the NU Lady Bulldogs from that solid block and that sweep for our champions in the recent tournaments. Talking about itong NU Lady Bulldogs from the UAAP up dito sa Shakey Super League. And right now, also great introduction dito sa ating Davao City
Yeah,
Leg.
what a way to start our first day for our 3-day Davao Leg.
No, it's just our first game. And later on, hang on tight dahil magpapakilala rin po itong ating Davao selection. They will go up against itong ating side naman ng UP Fighting Maroons. And for tomorrow, first game natin, itong side ng NDDU, yung mga kalaban nila, UP. second game NU Davao selection. Pero for our final scores, 25-19, 25-13, 25-19. Another dominant round here on the side of the National University.
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn, fun is never done. Let's all party. Shakey's fun goes on and on. Hero to hero, what a ride. With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on. We still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Di abutan dito! GG bro! Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Hindi aabot ang data.
Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn, fun is never done. Let's all party. Shakey's fun goes on and on. Hero to hero, what a ride. With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on. We still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Di abutan dito! GG bro! Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Hindi aabot ang data.
Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
The fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. To the break of dawn, fun is never done. Let's all party. Shakey's fun goes on and on. Hero to hero, what a ride. With each new decade, a fun new side. Still serving smiles on every plate. 50 great years, let's celebrate. Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on. We still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
25-19, 25-13, at 25-19. A sweep para dito sa side ng National University Lady Bulldogs. This MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's or your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mochos now. A lot of players really stood out in today's game. Pero sinong napili mo, Karen?
MVP of the match is no other than our team captain, Evangeline Sug.
Really, she did a lot of showing in today's game, coming, as a starter, at nakita natin na her veteran moves was really in there. Right now, she is with our courtside reporter. As we saw a lot of points coming from her, kahit nakita natin din yung mga rookies din, nagpakitang gilas. Pero
But
alam natin eh.
di lang yung attacks ni Vance yung key dun eh. The reception was there.
And right now, it's time to turn you over dito sa ating courtside reporter, Diana Igual.
Thank you, Daphne and Karen. Of course, Evange, of course, congratulations for getting the win and for being the MVP of our match. Now, balikan muna natin yung naging laro nyo kanina. You've won 3 straight sets, but there was a time in the second set na tinatry humabol ng NDDU. So, how do you think were you able to still get that win sa set na yun?
After kasi nung nahahabol kami, hindi kami nakaka-pull away. So, nag-adjust kami. And nag-usap kami na dapat gawin namin yung pace namin. Hindi kami dapat sumabay sa pace nila. Kasi alam naman namin kung ano yung pace namin, ano yung pinag-trainingan namin. So, yun lang po. Parang nag-adjust lang talaga kami nung sa pull away na.
Alright, so Vance, we all know that we expect nothing less from NU. We expect strong, dominant performance from NU. But, of course, there is always room for improvement in every game. So what is like one key takeaway from this match against NDDU?
I think yung decision-making namin. Kasi alam namin kung ano yung galaw namin. And first game namin to. So, I think tomorrow naman is ma-adjust namin yung game namin today.
Alright, so Vance, if you want to greet anyone, friends, family, supporters, this is the time.
Sa NU community, ito na po yung NU. Sana supportahan niyo pa rin po kami. And sa family ko po sa Katmon, hello po. And sa mga teammates ko, okay, sila na lang po.
Alright, so Vance, once again, congratulations to you and the whole team. That's it for our MVP of the match, Daphne and Karen.
Thank you so much, Diana. Once again, congratulations, Evangeline Sug and the rest of the NU Lady Bulldogs now. Time to check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart's Power All 99 with 10 gigabytes of data and access to Facebook. May TikTok pa. Unlimited na rin ang calls and text to all. Load now. During set number 1, nakita natin yung unang anim ng side ng NU Lady Bulldogs nagpakilala regardless of their key losses.
And they're very dominant in all aspects. The reception, the set, conversion, even the blockings are there. Especially the blockings dictated the momentum for the first set.
And with that 25-19, pagdating natin dito sa ating second set, we saw and we felt that we were actually also searching for Karen, yung mga activation from the middle. Kahit pa paano nakita natin.
Kita natin. Kaso, I think, kulang pa din kasi nga loaded ang service ng NU. Sobrang heavy. Hindi ma-convert ng ating NDDU for their setter. And there was nothing left to do but to do damage control. That's why 13 ang score ng NDDU for the second set. And sa third set, you can really see that there's fatigue pag walang ka-reliever for the NDDU. And I think it's too much. And tama naman yung sabi ni Evangeline Sug. This is just the first day. I think our teams are just adjusting. NDDU is coming from a 3-hour, 4-hour trip from Davao City. So hopefully we see better movement for the both teams, especially NDDU tomorrow.
And yup, 3 straight days of volleyball action. But during the third set, naramdaman din natin si Denday Lizan, syempre.
Yeah.
Really local here. 25-19, 25-13, 25-19. First victory will be earned here by National University Lady Bulldogs. Now, let's take a look at our game stats para po dito sa ating unang laro.
Ayan, for NU, there's 45 attacks, 8 blocks, 6 aces, and opponent error 16. And NDDU, 25 attacks, 4 blocks, 1 ace, and 21 opponent errors. Kitang-kita, sobrang dami ng errors binigay ng ating NDDU. I think almost 50%. sa ating score for the NDDU. Again, this is between the NU and the NDDU for our first match. And gearing up for our next match to be played between the UP versus the Davao selection. Again, we're inviting every one of you to come join us here at USEP.
And again, coming up next, ito na, final matchup for our doubleheader Friday. UP Fighting Maroons will go up against Davao Selection. Huwag po kayong aalis for our final game this Friday.